It's got a soul, and you know, it's not something you just turn a key and turn on. It's something that takes a wee while to warm up.
They'll speak to you in ways that other machines can't. Like this one, you'll know when she's having good days or bad days. You'll know when she's running well and not well, because she'll talk to you.
Today is already shaping up as a good day for WW644 and the team that take very special care of her.
I've been at the railway 17 years now. Wow. Started it as a volunteer when I was about 9, I think. And then 3 years ago, thereabouts, started as an employee in the workshop.
Most of the first generation people aren't with us anymore or are unable to come out. We only have sort of 1 or 2 left. So the next generation have taken it over, and that's really pleasing to see. Everything you see around us we built since we came here in 1970.
Tim and his crew at Glenbrook Vintage Railway aren't here to just blow smoke. Today is important prep work for a major event on the Heritage Rail calendar, an upcoming 50-year anniversary.
FRONZ, out of the Federation of Rail Organisations of New Zealand, was formed as an advocacy group for heritage operators within New Zealand, and so their purpose was, in the very early days, to advocate for the return of steam to the main line.
In 1965, there were over 300 steam locomotives still in service across Aotearoa, but within just 6 short years, the age of steam was over. The very last scheduled service ran on the 25th of October, 1971.
After withdrawal of steam in the late 1960s by the New Zealand Railways, they banned steam operation on the national network.
It could well have stayed that way for good if it wasn't for the toil of dedicated rail enthusiasts that dreamed of seeing steam return to the track.
It took until 1985 for steam to be permitted to be returned to the network.
To celebrate just how far they've come, they're teaming up with Steam Incorporated to host one of their biggest heritage rail events ever in Palmerston North.
We're taking pretty much all of our entire fleet that's certified to operate on the national rail network. So that's this steam engine plus 8 carriages, a tank wagon and a diesel.
And just getting there will be an adventure of its own.
It's the first time this steam engine's travelled south from here in over 50 years. It's a big journey for us. It's going to take 5 days to get to Palmerston North.
At the other end of the island in Paikakariki, I popped in to see how my granddad and the team at Steam Incorporated were preparing for the event. Where are we? What's this?
Well, this is the carriage shed where we store all our carriage fleet. This has had its first undercoat. My role is excursion manager, which means I look after the passengers and the crew.
I'll put an overspray on the window, Grandad.
We're not worried about those. Those are just old windows we put in there while we paint. My granddad, he actually built some of these carriages at Hillside Workshops in Dunedin. Right, come in, James. How about that?
Oh, this one's very original, isn't it?
It is. What we try and do when we restore them is keep originality as much as we possibly can, using all the old timbers.
That originality will be on full display over Matariki weekend, with a cavalcade of locomotives pulling into Palmerston North Station and a host of opportunities for attendees to get up close and personal with these historic trains.
You know, we're going to have 4 different diesel-electric locomotives restored. We're going to have 3 steam locomotives and that rail car, as well as a whole bunch of carriages.
We're doing excursions up the main line, which is really fantastic scenery. We go over wonderful viaducts, through tunnels and around beautiful scenery all the way.
The double-headed steam excursion expected to be a major highlight. Passengers treated to a rare chance to travel on the main line from Palmerston North all the way to Oakuni.
Today the lads have brought AB608 into steam. There's been a lot of work happen on it lately, so we're making sure she's safe to operate. It holds the Passchendaele War Memorial plates, so she's, I guess, a special kind of locomotive. JA1271 that's on the other side of us, we've got that in steam, just, you know, just to make sure she's tickety-boo.
Can we take one for a spin?
Yeah, why not?
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Being on board one of these living machines, it's impossible not to fall in love. What these heritage teams have achieved over the last 50 years, handing down critical engineering knowledge, restoring steam to New Zealand rail, and bringing back what could have otherwise been lost to memory. is surely worthy of celebration.
It's going to be the first event of this size in New Zealand to be crewed majority by heritage locomotive engineers, and that's really special for us.
Makes me feel very proud of the people that we have here that have restored these locomotives, that have put the effort into them.
The smiles on people's faces is what makes it all worthwhile.
That's the biggest thing that I get, the kick I get from the reaction from passengers.
It goes right to the heart of what we do. We preserve steam, we preserve history, and we provide an experience for families and kids.